Saying this as a Jin-biased fan, he should not replace Jimin as the official lead vocal. Jin has gotten a lot of lines in the Mo series and is getting the center time he deserved as the most improved and probably second best vocalist in BTS. He is, however, one of the weakest dancers in the group. Jimin, after damaging his voice, is the weakest singer in terms of technique but is the second best dancer. He gets enough lines and center time in songs that make sense when you take his vocals and dance skills into account. If Jin got the lead vocal position, he'd probably have more lines than Jimin, and Jin's voice really does not fit the large majority of BTS music. People always say he kills Japanese songs, and that's because they are more balladesque and fit his vibe. In short, making Jin lead vocal would probably affect BTS music in a strange way, and Jimin should remain where he is. I do not like any of the solo songs V has released except for Stigma and Scenery. Try as I might by listening to them again and again, I cannot like Singularity, Winter Bear and Sweet Night. The strangest thing is that I like R&B a lot, so it's probably his voice. Apart from the way he slurs his words in English, which I've seen being talked about on this subreddit a lot, the way sometimes it just seems like he's talking with a bit of melody doesn't appeal to me. I like his voice when he sings in OT7 and subunit tracks, but I really cannot make myself like most of his solo work. When it comes to individual songs the rap line have released as solo work, out of any of the mixed-ups, RM's Joke is the best. Lyrically it's some of the best work any member of BTS has ever put out, solo or with the group. Apart from that, his ability to smoothly transition into different flows and play with the beat works so well, and the song is just so RM. My opinion on the mixed-ups as a whole, however, is different, and I stated it in a BTS opinion list I posted a while back. V is a great dancer but a mediocre performer. He deserves his place in the dance line 100%, but his performance and energy on stage is lacking for someone who is consistently hyped up by the fandom as having amazing stage presence. He always switches between two facial expressions, and when not in the center he doesn't keep up the same energy. While fans coddling Jungkook is wrong and Jungkook's apology pertaining to that Won situation was warranted, I didn't see a huge problem with it. Two of the others involved had official schedules but Jungkook didn't, and it's not like they promoted leaving home and hanging out with friends in close proximity. I have friends and family living in South Korea, and apparently everything was open and people were everywhere. People I asked were not BTS fans. While it may be hypocritical of Jungkook to do that, the criticism he received, especially on Reddit, was confusing to me, as the company apologized and they all tested negative. Jin has the potential to become the Heechul of the third gen if Bigett promotes him properly from now on. He has variety sense, a sense of humor, talent in acting as well as a degree for it, is a good singer and a top-tier visual. He might not be a ace musically, but Kpop is an industry and he is an ace by other standards. The reason why I compare him to Heechul is because when it comes to second gen, there aren't many idols who are still active and well known by the Kpop fandom, but he ranked 11 in May Idol brand reputations. If Bigett promotes him well now by sending him to variety shows and giving him opportunities to act in terms of longevity, he might have the best career out of BTS, as he can pursue many different areas of entertainment. Fans need to stop saying Jungkook is the best vocalist ever, because it's clearly not true. ARMYs love to say how perfect and flawless his bridge in On is, even though he is straining so much and squeezing his vocal cords. ARMYs need to accept that BTS are problematic. This is not a direct drag that just relates to BTS, because basically every Kpop idol is problematic/ignorant. Jimin's vocals have clearly decreased over time. This is not Jimin's fault but rather Big Hit's, because they have stopped investing in good vocal coaches. ARMYs love to hate on other groups E.G-Momiland and EXO for stupid reasons. E.G-Momiland supposedly laughing at Jimin's vocals at an award show when they are clearly fans of BTS and were enjoying the performance before the mistake. They also love to hate on EXO, and basically every other group that posed a threat to BTS. For petty reasons, E.G, EXO is racist, EXO cannot rap, EXO just lip syncs, BTS outsold EXO, EXO are flops. Yoongi should own up to his mistakes, because at the end of the day, it was stupid of him, and it was ignorant. Do BTS produce their own music or not? Before the Jim Jones controversy, ARMYs love to brag how BTS is better than every other group because they produce their own music, but after people became aware of the Jim Jones speech, they blamed it on an anonymous producer, so like pick a story already. I also find it funny how Yoongi himself acts like he is such a producing genius and mastermind, yet at the first sign of controversy he runs and hides behind big hits so they can apologize for him. ARMYs over-exaggerate big hits favoritism. ARMYs say that Jin, Hobi, and Jung are mistreated. Sure, members like Jungkook and Jimin get more lines and center time, but compare the three members who I listed to people like SNSD Hyoyeon, who got 5 seconds in every song and 0 center time, despite being the main dancer and main rapper. Some ARMYs are clearly oblivious to other Kpop groups' successes, and discredit others as if they expect groups to reach the immense success that BTS has achieved.